tried one time, but I made a very bad business decision a while back. I went to Optus. If you're ever considering changing from any telecommunication network and go to Optus, it's a bad idea. Don't even consider it. I'm now lucky enough to use my Vets connectivity. Thanks for that, Al.
It's okay.
Anyway, Luke, what happened today?
He's the leftovers.
Well, we've finally figured out what the bag's for. There we go.
All because of Belle Claire.
Yeah, we had Belle Claire out before. She looked beautiful, and she's off to Perth, obviously. She was great last week. What did you make of her, Luke?
Yeah, first off, big thank you to Mr. Dave Woodhouse and his family for these lovely pizzas and donuts. They went down a treat. She was outstanding. She dominated. She's getting better and better, and I think she'll be even better when she gets out to the mile as well. So, can't wait to get her to Perth.
Yeah, we've got to shut the husky up. Quite loud, the husky. Yeah, so looking forward. She's going to tonight, and of course within the law we actually had her out parading. Derby, find them at all price ranges. She was very good down the straight.
Yeah, unbelievable. She was outstanding for a 2-year-old to travel to Melbourne, only be there for a couple of days and run down the straight for the first time. She was outstanding and quite dominant in the end too. Great ride by Ben. Can't be happier. She's Derby have done an amazing job finding her.
First stakes winner for Lucky Vega too, which is great. Arapaho was outstanding last week, Luke.
He was brilliant. He's just so pleased that he's back. It's been a long time coming, but his run was outstanding in the Champion Stakes and goes on to the Zipping Classic now, where he's going to be a live chance up to 24.
And Steffi Magnetica was outstanding. She was beating the length. She never had the sort of cleanest run, but she's definitely stamped herself as one of the leading sort of sprinter milers in the country going forward. So hopefully you guys can see as we come in here. Iona Merck, he will go to, it feels like we've been through this again. He's going to the Warren next week, and I think he's going pretty well, Luke.
His trial was sharp, as it always is. He goes well first up, 1,000 metres around Kembla. It'll be a good race for him.
Canterbury tonight. Tell us the best thing about Canterbury.
Oh, the food stalls. I cannot wait. Food stalls. There'll be pizza, churros. Oh, I can't wait to get out there. Dumplings. It's the best part about summer.
Anyway, Al,
I'm trying to catch Toby.
Yeah, Al, don't go anywhere. We need your connectivity, okay? Do not move. Anyway, right, Point and Shoot race 1. I think he's going pretty well. Good horse.
Trials have been great. Very nice horse. Tricky gate, but he'll probably get back and be hitting the line hard. He's in for a good campaign.
Regimental colours.
Sharp, puts herself there. National Willow, gate 2. Be right on the bunny and hard to catch.
Bat out of Hell.
He's going well, really consistent. Sticky gate, but he'll roll forward, make his own luck. 15-52nd time, I think he's ready for it now.
There we come with the rocket fuel, the feed turning up.
Peter Ballerina, she'll go back from a gate, sticky gate, but she'll hit the line hard. And Farnborough, he'll be warming up tonight. He'll need a run or two.
And he'll probably need it.
Rain will help him, mate.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rain around in Sydney at the moment, just sort of overcast and turning the fans off. Bobby, off to Perth tonight.
Yes, I am. Excited to be going back.
So you've had a pretty 3 from 3.
I have, yeah. I'm hoping not to break my winning streak.
Yeah, and what's the plan? What happens tonight? How do we go about it?
So I get a phone call when the horses have landed, and I have to drive to the airport, go and pick them up there, get them on a float, get them back to Simon Miller's stable. We stay with him every time we're there. He's always very helpful. And just kind of go from there and just get them settled into their boxes.
And 2 of them going over. Belclare will be ridden by Nash Willer in the railway and overpass, of course, going back there. So we're very easy with him. We know exactly what we're doing, how we go about it. Wasn't quite his day last week, but I'm sure he can bounce back.
Yeah, I'm sure he seems to have pulled it well from that run. Didn't blow sort of overly hard after the race, so I'm sure he'll be stoked to be back in Perth. He always seems to love it there and settles in very well every time.
Brilliant. Thanks, Bobby. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Do us proud. That's Belclare, sort of Kiwi, maybe more Kiwi than Aussie, and then we're Aussie with overpass. There we go. Right, Luke, what else have we got happening?
Slinky going to Kembla. She was very good first up. Second up, she didn't have much luck. back in grade, I think goes close tomorrow.
Yeah, I think she should be hard to beat. Perfumist is also in the same race. She may run Monday. An unbelievable Halsey. She's trialled well. Bit of an awkward gate tomorrow.
Yeah, she probably needs to get underway and need a bit of luck from there. But her trials, she's been improving all the time.
Well, that's fantastic. And it's fantastic to see the farrier and vet actually getting on. You can imagine. Traditionally, it's like the doctor-pharmacist relationship. There can be a fair bit of friction, but between vets and occasionally I've seen a farrier or two actually take the anvil to a vet. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, there's been some threats. I was threatened early on in my career, and then I learnt to just get on with it. Because I cannot shoot the horse.
Yeah, the one thing I'll guarantee is the farrier is much, much stronger. It doesn't matter how many hours you spend in a gym a day, you're not going to be as strong as the farrier. So we all bow down to every farrier, except Luke. You're a pretty big unit, Luke.
Mornings are like that YouTube clip here. Listen to these. Dude, Alan, Steve, Alan, all morning. Just call them for each other.
Righto, let's get on to Newcastle.
Newcastle, a bar in Paris trialled really well against Olay. I think that's the right form.
Look at the Toyota. This never had a day off yet. This Toyota forklift anyway.
Yeah, she was great in her trial. Right form trial coming out. Olay was good in the Golden Gift. A bar in Paris, it was the first ever trial. She's improved off that. Tricky 900 Newcastle, but she gives herself a great chance.
Right, we go Dame Commander into a Group 3. It was a good run last time.
Really good. Massively up in grade last time and held her own off a tricky gate. Had to go back, slow tempo, hit the line hard. Draws 2 tomorrow. Will put herself in the first few and will run a big race.
Right. Highlight, he's half a chance. He's a very good horse. He's won about 400,000 since we've had him the last year. I think from an awkward gate, they will probably go back tomorrow and he may be better with a run or two. And I gave him none last time, but I think he's flying. He's always had the ability. He maybe, just maybe, can put a bit of a picket fence together. Battleton.
Speaking of the Toyota, reliable. Those two don't go together. But he was great. So we have to give him some credit. Let's hopefully he can go back to back.
And he's got a good gate, Jake Collett. A couple of the favoured horses have drawn out, one scratch. So he's definitely a hope. Let's just have a look at a mare in great form. Been a bit of a revelation. Here she is, glowing, Belle Clear. So looking forward to her going over there. Bobby, best of the weekend?
Regimental colours and point and shoot tonight.
There you go, I hope you're right. Super Maiden. Al, best of the weekend?
Oh, look, I've looked after Battleton for a good few years now, and I don't think he's ever been as well and as sound and running so great. So I think he's a big chance.
Been a very financially viable horse for you, hasn't he? Hey, look at this beautiful Lucerne. That is outstanding hay. You would look at the quality of that hay, Al.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, they can produce some good produce, Australia. Right, and how about the rugby last week? Pretty good.
Highlight of the decade for me.
Yeah.
For Australian rugby.
Joe Schmidt from Woodville to changing a nation's fortune. Righto, Luke, best of the week.
I'm going to go with Dame Commander at good odds. I think she'll improve out of sight tomorrow. And there's too big a discrepancy between her and Althoff, who finished alongside each other in the market.
Yeah, brilliant, Al. That's very, that's deep from you.
I saw it on the show last night.
And Mel, best of the weekend.
I would have to say Battleton.
Battleton, there we go. Got a lot of supporters. It used to just be lobby. Hey, one thing next week, you know, on Friday night, Saturday night, there's no accommodation in Perth. India are playing Australia in the cricket. I tell you what, Indian, mate, they've been whitewashed. Hey, and the Aussies aren't going too good either.
Are you throwing out a lifeline for some accommodation, or are you looking for some free one, probably?
Always looking for free stuff. Anyway, take care. Have a great weekend. Make sure you keep an eye on Infatuation next weekend. I think she's the big improver. I think Belle Clear is going to have a good carnival over there. I think she's well suited. And I think Battleton can run a good race tomorrow too. So we'll touch base maybe not next week. We might try and change things up a bit. But take care. Thanks for watching.